Guys, Steve Barnes here, known as the Biznutt, and I am hanging with Mr. Big Chips right here on the right-hand side, live and in person. And there's no glass between us. The only thing between us is a whole lot of friendship. That's cool. I felt that. Hey guys, check it out. Here's Jeremy.
What's going on, world? It's your boy Big Chips here. We are live in Tempe, Arizona, at a live event, just making the daggum thing happen. This is an awesome little fountain back there. We can't do the live show because we are having technical difficulties. Look at that, water all over your hand. Take a sip. That's great, I love that. But this is, we're going to do a little movement here.
Show them where we're at, bro.
We're going to go around, look at this.
Some crazy palm trees up there, man. There's some birds. Like, dude, I just realized this orange tree and a lime tree right beside
Oh my God,
you.
that is.
This doesn't even happen in real
Alright,
life.
so let's take a step away for a minute. This is an actual orange tree. That is crazy. This is so beautiful. Sun glare. Sorry about that. So we are living it up, 5-star hotel style here in Tempe. Of course, you can hear the airport, but that's okay. So, what can we tell the people that will be watching this video, Steve, about what is going on right now?
Well, here's the deal, guys. Here's the magic. So, you know that this is this is week 9 for me, guys. This is week 9. So imagine yourself in 9 weeks sitting here at a 5-star hotel, hanging with one of your best homies in the world. And here's the other thing, this is no lie. If I was, we won't do this, but I could do this, but if we were to pan the camera around, and if there was the friends that we had just left behind a few minutes ago in the conference that we had, they would be banging on these windows.
Oh, yeah.
Because people were like crazy about hanging with the two of us and doing the stuff we have. Like, everybody's are action takers, but there's action takers and then there's some action takers. There's guys that literally take it to that whole new level. And I'll tell you, here's another secret, don't tell you what it is. If I want to be taught by somebody, I can either be taught by an action taker, or I can be taught by an action taker. It's a no-brainer, man.
Baby.
I want to teach people this stuff. Like 9 weeks, guys. I'm in the 9th week, and here I am. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen in real life, but you know what? It does. It can and it will. Just hang out, man. Do the cool things that we're doing. Follow us, and we will show you every single thing that we're doing to make sure this happens. To you, and you, and you, and you, and you. All you guys.
There is like a little 2-foot, I guess it's taller than 2 foot.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like a
crazy.
5-foot palm tree sitting on the ground. I mean, this is just unreal. And I mean, you know, maybe we'll throw some shots of our rooms on there and this nice king-size bed is just blown out, you know. Special shout out on 8/23 to my wife who will be watching this later on. Happy birthday to you. I love you, woman. Thank you for making my dreams come true.
Lucky lady, man. Lucky lady.
But I mean, this is by far one of the best things. And I mean, when it comes to live events, I mean, number one, you get your homeboy here. I mean, you get to hang out and you get to do a live show, or a live recording, should I say. But I mean, the training is unfreaking believable. This is more than a 5-star hotel. This is 5-star training.
Yep.
So out of everything today, besides getting to go up there, be presented with prizes, and be just actually people seeking you out, what do you think the best thing about today has been for you?
The best thing about today was that I had set a goal a few weeks ago when I learned to do a little bit of mindset training where they're like, get the ear of the king, right? The guy that inspires you in a big, big way in your life. Like, picture who that would be. And I did. You know, it's no word of lie. It was Mark Holderson.
Yep.
I wanted to meet him at some point. Now, this is before the whole VIP, the whole trip here, before everything. I didn't know I was going to meet him. This is what I had envisioned in my mind. It's what I wanted. I knew this is what I was supposed to do at some point in my life. That was just a few weeks ago, okay? Not only did I just hang with the guy today, hanging on stage, afterwards, we got to sit and shoot the proverbial with the guy for a while. And now, guess who we're going to hang with on a party bus? And guess who? And guys, guess who wants to be on the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got lineups. We got stuff working. We've got stuff working.
Yeah.
We've got people that can come that are here to give you content, to give you value, because that's all we really do. We're not really giving you the value right now because we want to talk about what we're doing and where we are. And I mean, looking around at just all the people that are here, that are helping us, that are leading with us, and the action takers. And there's some pilots, really. I mean, you never know who you're going to see here. And I mean, just some honest training from people that have been in this, like Todd Falcone. How freaking sweet was that? And you don't even really know.
Today was the first time I had actually even heard the name. And I sat there front row today, right? Because that's how we roll in this whole thing. If you're going to be there in the lead. Do the Sharpie point that you're ribbling on the board. Be the pointy end of the stick, and that's where we were, first row, listening to Todd. And the guy was like, literally, and this whole thing, guys, I'm learning about what it is to drop nuggets, give value, inspire people. All three of them nailed in the first 5 sentences. And I was just sitting there going, you see, and I brought my wife along. My lovely wife, Mireille, who I love to death. She sat right beside me. She's nudging me the whole time. She's going, I get it now. Okay, I get it. Steve, you're a crummy salesman because you couldn't get her to understand the value of what it was to come here and do this whole thing, live this lifestyle, do everything that we're doing. How ridiculous! I'm freaking out. I'm losing my mind every time Sorry, guys. I look around and I'm looking at stuff that is just
crazy.
It's hard to focus. There's just so much going on here. And anyway, so Todd's up there delivering this stuff, and it took a matter of seconds before she's elbowing me, going, "Steve, I get it now. You see this?" And I'm like, "You see what we're capable of doing? You see the entire? It's all inside. It's in each one of you. We all have it inside. Let it out. Do it. Live it. It's the dream lifestyle. Why would you not want to do this every day for the rest of your life? Can you imagine doing this again in like a few months?
Man, it's
every year, all the time. That's like a macaw. How ridiculous is that? You know what?
It's
we got
killing
celebrities hanging out with us all day, all night long. Literally, that's what this trip is about, is hanging out with the cool VIP action takers. And it's even hanging out with people we've never even met before in ILN. They're here, they took action, they came here, hanging out. They're doing stuff that I never even saw. That you can't believe it. J Boom, right behind us over there.
In the background.
A rock star that we haven't even had him on the show yet. Here he is. There's another action taker, another motivation seeker, another dream liver. This guy is bringing it on full course. He's actually going to take a shot of us hanging out with you live for the first time ever. And when he posts that picture, people are going to be like, "What's that?" We're like, "That is J Boom taking a video shot of us talking to all of you out there."
Making this
so
happen.
I think we should have him come over and say a few words.
Come on, J Boom.
I think J Boom wants to get on there behind us and rock it out with all the real people out there in the real world. And let them know that this is just the trifecta. God, look at this. This is probably something.
All of the shades, too.
This is
It's
ridiculous.
like trifecta. What are you talking about, man? What's going on?
We were talking about the inspiration of what it is to be here, about what it's like to not be here, and what it's like to... 9 weeks ago, I didn't know you guys, right? 9 weeks ago, I didn't know if I was going to be here. Today, not only am I here, hanging out with you guys in this 5-star cool place, with macaws bouncing around. Look at this. There's a lime and a lemon tree right beside us.
Yeah, man, that's
And I got to hang out with you and Jeremy. And guess who else? Mr. Mark Overson.
That's right.
Vince Ortega Jr.
So let's drop it like this. So what we're basically doing is we're taking everything that we're learning today. So for Mr. J Boom, Mr. Jason Leagard here, tell us one thing that you really learned from today. And it can be from Greg, from Todd, from Vince or Mark, whatever it is. What's the one thing, the one nugget you would want to pass along to the folks at home?
All right. Well, there's a lot. There's a lot coming down here today, as these guys I'm sure have already been talking about. I'll give you 2 quick ones. One more on the technique side of thing, and then one was more emotional.
He's going 2 times.
I'm going twice.
Going deep on you, man.
Bonus something.
But as these guys experienced this morning, on the technical side, Greg Gomez, the third, as I like to call him, GT3, the Sifu of sales. The guy is phenomenal. He is no joke. This guy is all about results. He is about the sales. He's about maximum efficiency. And he broke down a process of how you walk someone through to guide them to the sale that actually they want.
Yeah.
If you've got rapport with them, you've discussed it, they want this thing that you have to offer, like we do with ILM. It's just talking to someone in a very brass tacks way.
Yep.
You're not fluffing anything up. You're getting to their core. You're getting to their truth. He talked about seeking truth. That was huge. That's what we're all doing here with how we're building our businesses. And is to walk through that process in a very simple way. There's no crazy candies and butterflies and bunny rabbits. It's just like, hey, let's talk. Let's see where you're struggling. Yep. What do we need to work on? Second thing.
Hold on. I'm going to pause that. Because he actually stole mine. I didn't get to do mine. So he stole mine.
We're in link.
So I'm telling you, Double G, now I say Double G3. Now, Double G3, I mean, just breaks it down to help. He's basically gave you the process on how to close people. I mean, take them from a no mentality into the yes, baby. That's what it's about. It's about saying yes and getting that sale. I mean, phenomenal. I mean, just cannot get better. I mean, we love Vincent and Mark. I mean, we love you guys, and you rock the damn house. But just being able to have Todd come in and Greg and just really lay it down, that was awesome. Point number 2, lay it out, baby.
Point number 2, this is more the heavy duty stuff. Mark Hoverson this morning was kind of just touching on right away about receiving the blessings in your life and providing that value to bring that to you. And the thing I really like about what we're all doing, I count these guys as brothers in business and brothers in life. and in bond is that we're all building businesses, sure, but we want to do it in the right way, and we want to do it from sincerity, from truth, from our hearts. And Mark, just as he started in his very first training, he described some of his journey as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, and he started to get emotionally caught up. And I'm sure he's told that story hundreds of times.
Thousands.
If not thousands. And I love the fact that it still gets him when he's talking in front of people, because he understands he's not just making a sale, he's impacting someone's life, because someone impacted his life some time ago. So to see that emotional content come through every single time, I know that's what Bigchips and the Biznutt here are going for too. What we're all striving for is that connection, that honesty, that integrity, and then we all grow from there. That's where it starts and that's where it ends. Boom! For the Bigchips Biznutt show.
Biznutt Bigchips.
Biznutt. Oh, that's right. Well, you know.
Hey, you know what? It's all good.
I'm trying to.
It's all good, man. Bringing the karma. I love it. And that whole thing on stage when you got brought up today, when you let it all fly out,
little bit.
heart and your soul, man.
A little bit.
That was the game changer. That was a big game changer. When I want to talk about what made things shift in my mindset in my life today, that for me, that was my one.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
that's why I had to do it.
Laying it down.
Laying on the heart.
Yeah. And,
all right.
Heart out.
Be good. Stay out of trouble.
Into it, man.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna
This
party
is Jay
later.
Boom Leagard walking
And then we're gonna party.
One and only, man.
We're gonna party.
Yeah.
Well, the better be.
Oh yeah.
You know it. Thanks, brother. Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. So, guys, that was Jason, Mr. JJ Boom Boom. And now, that guy's a rock star, man. He's going places, and you know what? That's a guy who's dedicated. There's a heart, there's a soul and a heart in that man that will not quit. You know what? That is probably where about 80% of you guys are. You've got the drive, you got the motivation, you got the heart, you got the everything. You're just missing that one missing link, which is us.
But see, that is a good point,
though. Right?
I mean, because J Boom's been doing this, roughly 3 years, and I mean,
man.
going around, and it's like this ever-going cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is, and it's like it takes that one thing, that one time, that one snap, just to open it up. And I mean, I feel like he's already grown more than where he is, and I mean, that's kind of what we're doing here, folks. Is I mean, just taking the commonality that we have of, well, this is all we can do, this is all we are, to saying, no, we're up here. This is where we're going. There's no end in sight. It's just only climbing. It's a staircase effect. Always climbing. Always climbing.
Man. Nice. Yeah, the ladder system, man. It's the way I see it, as the ladder system. And here's the thing, though. I want to let you guys know this. I know every show we bring, like a smorgasbord of stuff. I find if you go back and watch the other shows, there's always like 3 different parts. There's the intro where we break it down, and then there's the middle part where we kind of get real, and then there's the last part that's kind of funny, and we throw back some value and stuff. So now that we got the intro, the real cool stuff, all the, we panned around, showed you the meat and potatoes of what we're doing here and stuff, let's talk about the reason of why we're here. So the reason why we're here is that we're kind of, and this is how I get this, Jeremy, I'm kind of being rewarded a little bit for having taken action. I feel like I'm being rewarded. This is something, and so I know everybody's watching out there going, okay guys, thanks for showing us where you're at, where you've gotten to and stuff, so tell me how I get there too. So I said the A word, the action word before, right? I'm talking about taking action. So you know that now. There's the secret, taking action. The second part of that secret is taking action to do what? So you've got to say in your mind, and I want you to say it with me right now, so what? Take action, so what? So that you can get here where we are, so what? So that you can enjoy these things in life, so what? So that you are not stressed, you're feeling more comfortable. You're not back there pounding the bacon, shoveling the driveway, that's what we do, snow blow, right? Snow blow the walkway. All the things, the laborers things, the other day it was mowing my lawn, sweating my backside off. And I remember that Mark had said, you know what, now I'm at that point of life where if I don't want to go out and mow the lawn, I'll hire somebody and have them do it for me. I'll have a manicured lawn because I was able to afford to have somebody do it. So what? So what is that gives you the time to be able to enjoy all the things in life that you really do deserve to? Like hanging out here right now, I deserve this. I earned this. You did. You worked. He scraped. You scraped hard, man. You busted your ground the last 2 weeks so hard to get here, man. You made all that stuff happen. We knew it was going to happen. There was points where you're kind of like, I'm not sure. You knew it was going to happen, man. I've been busting my backside as long as you have since we first started in our new current group with ILN, right? We've both been making things happen every single week. So the key is not the fact that you have to be in ILN. Don't get me wrong, right? It's a great, fantastic start to something. So if you want to start the way I did, it was with ILN, to be honest, right? But the point is that I took action every single day, every single night, nonstop, every chance I had to make myself climb up one more rung of that ladder that we just talked about, that success ladder. That's what I did. I never stopped. I never gave up. There was hard days. There was crappy days. There was days when I felt like utter chaos and disaster, and that's just life in general.
Days where you feel like laying down.
Sure,
yeah.
sure. You know what? And it's good to take a pause in life. You can do that, but just take a pause. Get your wind back. Don't quit. Don't stop. Don't ever give up. The 90-day mark, guys. You know what's so funny is the 90-day mark. I think I'm just hitting that now. That's the stale stage.
No, we got a little bit longer. We got a little bit
longer to go because
yeah.
there's that 90 days, right? And I promise you this. Watch it. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the secret. 90 days. If you guys are still hanging out with us in 90 days, then you've already got it made. I can almost guarantee you, whether it's a year or 2 years or 2 minutes or 2 months, that's up to you. That's up to you to decide. Right, but we can only deliver.
Now,
this
I do want to say one thing though. Now, this is a big takeaway for me, and it has nothing to do with the event. Well, it does because we're here, but it's this right here. It's this interaction. It's this friendship, brotherhood. But I want to say something because those who are watching right now that have watched the other ones, I feel like I took control a little bit too much. Like I was too directive on what was going on, and for those watching right now. Who's taking over right now? Who's the man taking over? Who's spitting some knowledge and like giving y'all some just real value? I don't even have to speak.
Yeah,
I don't have to say a word. I mean, he's laying it.
It's a two of us, though. Man. I would not be there. I would not have been without you, right? Like, so I would have gotten there eventually, but not as quickly because you have helped me tenfold get there. The point is you can now do this online with every single person out there now. You don't have to just call me up on the phone and say, Steve, this is where I think you should work. This is where you need to focus some effort today. Stop doing this. And you've been telling me some of the biggest things you're teaching me is, get this, guys. I hope you're listening. It's not what to do. It's what not to do. Yeah. I have been focusing a lot of my effort. I'm not going to pat myself on the back. Sure, I will. I've been helping people an awful lot, guys, okay? I've been busting my butt from, I think, probably about 8 in the morning till 2 every day. At 2 p.m., I cut it off. I'm like, sorry, guys, I can't help any more people out. So I love the fact that I get that opportunity to help people, but I need to start strategically helping people, which means A, make training videos, for example, of people that don't know how to do technical things.
Which we're doing.
Which we are. And B, totally, it's this show. If we can transpire all of that effort and training and stuff that I do in sort of a 5 or 6 day nutshell and put it all into this for you guys, links below, all the things, the comments, the questions, everything we can tie into this whole online business that we got going on. This is what we want to do. We want to put it all out there, right? All out there at the very beginning. We want to get as many people we can as interested in this kind of thing, because if they are nodding their head saying, yeah, Steve, Jeremy, see that in the background? See those people hanging out on the veranda? See the trees?
They're shaking their heads.
This is what I want to do. So do it. So do it. So start. I mean, it's an endless thing, guys. It sounds ludicrous. Sorry for the aircraft. That's not me. Clearly, it's not me. No, that's creepy. This is freaky. This is so bizarre. Honestly, I'm living it, guys. I'm living it with Mr. Bigchips here, and we don't even. You know what? We're getting started. It's like what? Was it Friday today?
It's our first day.
Friday.
Really.
It's our first day.
It's our first
I don't
day.
even know. I don't even know what to do anymore. There's people walking around back and forth. They're nodding at us, going like, "Hey, guys."
Now, I do want to say this, and what I want everybody to understand is Mark Overson is a genius, and the products that he delivers, the value that he gives out, sells for thousands of dollars, right? Because I mean, it just does. The new product coming out is going to be Solomon CEO 10 million plus, because the man has earned over $10 million. You know, who does that? Mark Overson. And the best reward that I can honestly say, the very first video, number 1, guess who's going to be here receiving that knowledge up front in person?
Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow
morning.
Yeah.
Baby.
So
to me, that's just phenomenal. That's like a
Mark has tons of different training that you can take. Clearly, all different sorts. Everything from mindset, taking action, doing things, technically setting up systems, doing everything from start to finish. We got in on an all-inclusive, full meal deal, VIP, all in one shot, the whole kit and caboodle. We got it all. We've got programs that people don't even have access to yet. I'm going to clearly say this is not a promise, but I don't think people will be able to start taking action on those types of things for a while to come. That particular Solomon 10 million, that's in the works. But we are getting the first live from the guy building this thing.
We're going to know what's going on. And that's the thing. I feel like we're like secret agents here.
It's
maddening. It's crazy.
So if people have an understanding of what it is I'm trying to transpire through the screen, I don't know if it's coming across today, but listen, guys, you must be either vibrating in your seats, or thundering away at questions. I wish we could see them, but we can't because it's a recording right now. But guys, I mean, talk about lighting the fire under your backside. I'm getting it every day. I'm getting it. I'm feeling it. I'm growing. This whole business together, this whole thing that's happening right now, is something that I think you really ought to look at doing, guys. I really think you ought to look at reevaluating what it is you're doing, the happiness that you desire, all the things that you deserve in life. And I'm probably going to tell you the secret to getting it is by taking action, right? And
that's all it is.
And doing everything it takes to get here, either at a live event, setting up your blog. We talked about it before. Remember we talked about grind? Take action and grind. Take action and grind. Put it in a
rinse and
repeat, cyclic. It's over and over again. I wake up every day, I grind. And that's taking action. At the end of the day, I get rewarded for it. So that whole thing when I said, man, I can't believe someday I'm going to meet Mark Overson. I'm going to have the ear of the king. For me, he was the king. Because I took his training. I'm like, wow, someday I'm going to be Mark Overson. That was like a matter of weeks ago. It's happening. And I didn't think it was going to come to fruition this soon. And I certainly didn't say to myself over and again, like, okay, Steve, you instantly go from zero to here overnight. Because normally it doesn't happen. Yeah. But it certainly can happen. And I feel like it's happening to me.
Because the point is once you get going, they always say money loves speed, and when you get to the point of taking action, it doesn't matter if you suck. Just be consistent at sucking, and somebody's going to say, hey, you suck. Let me help you out. It's this taking action, rinse and repeat. What does all this mean? What are we talking about? We're going to be going over that in the next few videos. I don't really want to get too much training-wise, because we're talking about what we're doing. This is a lifestyle, baby. Internet lifestyle. Yeah. Or iPad lifestyle, really, right now.
And the thing is, look, when good things happen to you in life, you know what? Here's the secret, guys. Stop and enjoy them, okay?
Oh, man.
Take mini vacations, mini retirements all through the year. So when people say, Steve, Jeremy, can't wait to see your next show. Super excited. Can't wait to hear what you're going to deliver us. Talk about crazy material, all value, all the time. I'm going to watch an episode and grow a step. You know what? We're taking a holiday. We're enjoying it today. So while we're still making the effort, still taking the action, and grinding it out, chatting to you guys, this isn't a live recording. This is going to take effort. We put it on the computer, upload it, all this stuff. That's not the point. We don't care about that. The point is we are taking the time to enjoy this whole thing. Sure, we're going to still chat with you guys, but we are going to enjoy this. I want to enjoy. I don't want this to be an all-work weekend for us. I want us to hang and be cool and chill and relax. We're not going to have these opportunities all the time to do this stuff.
It only lasts for a few more days, but a good point of what he's saying. When you take action, we have technical difficulties. We can't get our live show going. Mm-hmm. So, we could stop and just say, we'll do it some other time. We'll do it another day. But we're saying the hell with that. Now, that's what I like seeing.
That's it.
Hold on. Look at that. See, that's what we're talking about. That's the live footage right there, baby. Island all day long. She's just getting it down.
See, man, I love these guys.
I love them to death.
Man, that's
this is what the lifestyle is, man. And the owners of this company, and I think why we do push ILN so much, is because it's the love, it's the compassion, it's the need to want to help you succeed, and that's what we're doing. Back to what I was saying though, is we're recording this, and I'm gonna go upstairs to my hotel suite with a sweet ass king size bed. I wish my wife was here. I really do. But it's to take this opportunity to put this video up no matter what. Renee, come here.
Come on, this is our. This is just one more of the team, guys. This is one more piece of the pie. This is one more puzzle piece that makes all this stuff happen.
Simple.
Guys,
see if we can get her on here.
Say hi to Renee.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
So what we did for J-Boom is, we know that there's a lot of stuff going on. We had Todd Falcone here. We had Greg Gomez. Number Trace, we got Vincent, we got Mark, and we got everything going on right now. What's the one thing that you can tell the people at home that you learned that could help them with even joining what we're doing or just to feed what we're doing?
The wisdom, the knowledge, the wisdom, the knowledge, the family, the community is it's unlike anything. I really have, honestly, I've never seen anything like it. Like, just meeting everybody, even live in person, and connecting and networking. I can't explain it. I can't tell you how many times I cried today. I won't.
That's true. Did you think like a few weeks ago?
I'll say there's at least 5 times that you don't want to say.
Did you know we'd be hanging at a 5-star resort with each other live in person a few weeks after we all met?
Now, I will tell you this while they're talking.
This is us.
I got teared up today because of what's going on. We got some family reciprocal pay it forward stuff going on.
Girl.
We won't share the whole story. That's their personal thing. But with what's going on, and I mean, we had a whole room in tears just from the love that's being shared. And I mean, that's basically what it's about, is sharing the love, sharing the wisdom, sharing the knowledge to give you some kind of meat and potatoes that at least you can work from it, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, wisdom-wise, what's the one nugget of wisdom that the people at home, especially our islanders that are not here, that you can just tell them? Just not a lot. Just one good nugget.
As per Mark Hoverson, find the North Star, focus, and follow it. You might get a little bit off of your path, but keep that North Star in mind and follow it, and keep following, and keep following, and keep following.
That's a big one.
Boom, there it is, my friends. Thank you, Renee.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
That was an awesome show.
Thank you.
That was
It.
awesome.
I'm glad you got out there. All those people are going to see Renee. Guys, that is the girl. That's domino number 1. They set the whole thing in motion today for tears and cheers, and that's the princess of happiness right there. I feel like $1 million knowing that young lady. What a doll, honestly. Believe
That's
that?
awesome. That's
Isn't
great.
that great? This is
Now,
what it's all about.
The one thing I do want to talk about, I mean, this whole North Star thing. Now that is some phenomenal crap. I mean, that's the biz of the nut and the big of the chips.
When you need some guidance in life and you almost feel lost, you know what, guys? Thousands of years ago that didn't have any direction in life looked up to one thing, and that was the North Star. And I think that's what Mark was taking away from the whole point. Is there something above your head guiding you all the time? It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's us. It doesn't matter if it's a person, if it's a concept, if it's a whatever. It's your own thing. Make it your own. Keep it your own. But that's what we're going to call the North Star. So for a long time to come, you know what? I'm going to keep that going. I'm going to keep that North Star going. Maybe one day you'll think that there's a person out there that is your North Star. Maybe it's me. Maybe you're my North Star. What do you think of that? Because some of you out there are going to be back here inspiring me to keep doing what I'm doing every single day, and I just love it to death. I think you guys are brilliant. I think you're great. Yep. And I just want to give you a big old sloppy kiss right here on the camera. But I won't. Because I got Jeremy here for that.
It's got touches. We don't want to liquefy the iPad. You know, it's powerful. The movement, the camaraderie, the love, the energy, there's just so many things about it, you know, that you can't even put it all into words, really.
Nope.
5-star hotel.
Yeah.
Just rocking rock stars.
You know, the best way to experience this is to experience this. Yeah. There you go. How easy was that?
Here.
The best way to do this is to do it. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's nothing but a peanut, man. You know what? I could do this all day. Yeah.
I'm a squirrel.
There you go.
I'm a squirrel.
I'm a Biznut.
There you go.
It's all business. I'm the biz, and you are all my nuts. I love you guys. Honestly, I don't even know what I'd be doing without all my nuts out there. So, guys.
So, you know, one thing on that. Tell me what it's like when you show up to an event, and the actual people leading the event, the owners of the company, leaders inside the industry, but other people that are here that are watching it, that watch and they come out and they say, "I love what you're doing." How does that make you feel? I mean,
honestly, you know what? You probably picked the best guy to ask that. So all jovialness aside, I mean, like there probably isn't going to be another person here that could express their love and gratitude to these people whom I've never met before in my whole life. I mean, going through everything I've gone through from day one, fighting cancer, overcoming this thing, living through the radiation, having zero tolerance for making mistakes in my life, trying to do everything to a high level of perfection all the time, wanting to drive home, shoot the foot, drive the body, every day wanting to make it all happen. Couldn't have happened without the love and respect and the camaraderie that I have from every single person here. You know what? Is people I didn't even meet before. Check it out. We've got these name tags on. So I'm not going to lie. I didn't need this. I didn't need this name tag, guys. When I got here, because I busted my backside for so long, a lot of people knew who I was. But some of the people out there, who are the sleepers, the dreamers, they're just getting started. I love those guys. They're the best. They're at the base of the pillar right now. They're here with us. They're just getting started. So they haven't put all the material out there yet for me to get to know who they are on just a visual basis. So when I come across the courtyard, they're like, Steve Barnes. I'm like, hey, guy, awesome. I love it. What are you doing? And he's like, hey, my name's whatever, insert name here. And I was like, okay, Keith, Tony, Jeff, whatever. Like, Doug, it's so nice to meet you. He's like, dude, Steve, I've been praying for you from day one. I watch your videos. I'm so happy. I met your wife 5 minutes ago. She's awesome. You and Jeremy are doing this thing together. We don't even know how you guys are doing this stuff. I mean, that is what it's all about. So all the training, all the rewards of being here is all summed up in the please and thank yous and the pats on the back from the nice people that we call friends and family of ILM. Now, it's ridiculous. So the support, man. That's the biggest takeaway. I love the training. I love what I'm getting from Mr. Hopeson. Vince is bringing it all day long. Ashley and Clifton have just dropped the bomb out here a billion times. That's a compliment, by the way. Not drop the ball, drop the bomb. They've just done everything. But it's the people, like you, like everybody else, that has been so kind and so wise and so loving and respective of me and everything that I'm doing. That is the true takeaway from this for me, man. How about that?
That sums it up. I mean, that's what this is. I mean, we got groups of people over here, to the side, to the back, inside, outside. Yeah. We're everywhere. Yeah. We're taking over the hotel, and I mean, this is the lifestyle, and this is what we're teaching. This is where we're trying to take you. And if you're in this industry and you're not able to do stuff like this, this is what we're trying to show you what you're missing. And I mean, people talk about it all the time, but this is something. Now, I'll say, event-wise, there's no event like what's getting ready to happen tomorrow, okay? In these events, you get a lot of good nuggets, you get a lot of information, but guys, I don't think you even understand what we get in the morning, okay? The VIPs, we actually get a personal 1 hour just knockout course with the Mark Hoverson and the 10 million plus product.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not even out. It's not even out. This is the first video, number one. I mean, it's freaking.
And you know what? We earned it, though, guys. I'll tell you the reason why I believe we earned it too is who were the very first people in ILM? We were literally started. Who was the very first group, only group so far, of action takers that created an accountability group? We started this thing. There's like 7 of us. You met Renee, strangely enough. Hey, guess what? You met Jay Boom too. So there's 4 of us right there. And where's the other ones? They're here. They're walking around. I got to give a big shout out to Byron, who's at home making magic happen. That guy's running his own huge corporation. So that's the only reason Byron couldn't hear, because he's making Snap, Crackle, and Pop go down in his zone. But you know what? Do you think he'd be here if he could?
Like,
come on, dude. You know the guy. Byron's like the missing piece of the pie here right now. He's like setting a key lime pie without the lime. So it's just a pie here.
No key, no lime, no crust.
The thing is that's the group, guys. And here's a secret formula that I'm going to tell anybody. I'm going to find out who watched this, and I'm going to see who takes action. And here it is. There are no other accountability groups, guys, in ILN right now. It's the original 7 or 8 of us, and I totally feel like I'm having deja vu. This is the creepiest thing in the whole wide world. I totally feel like I've had this talk with you before, where I've said, where are the other teams of people in ILN or in any group or whatever it is you're doing? Grab a buddy, run with them, right? The 2 of you, 4 eyes is better than 2, right?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a whole team of people working together to make a common thing happen. Like, my gosh, guys, it doesn't cost anything to get on a Google Hangout and chat with people and share wisdom. That's what we're doing daily. That's what we're doing with you. So your group is now with Jeremy and I. Yeah. That's a good start. How about that? So you know what? Surprise! You're in a group. Welcome to it. This is it. If you're watching this right now, if you watch the replay of this right now, you are in our group. Welcome to it. Love having you. Love having you.
But you gotta leave comments, Yeah,
I can't help you if you don't tell me what you need.
Accountability, questions, answers. I mean, you can't have a Q&A with no Q.
Yeah, I can give all kinds of
I can give you an answer to what I think you want, but you just never know. So you got to get involved, and as we go further, as we go along, now tomorrow we're going to do this again.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about, what 10 Million Plus did, the feelings.
Okay, let's do that.
I already feel the jitters and the bubbles and everything coming up, and like what this is going to do for so many people. And that's what you got to understand.
That's true.
God, this is huge.
And that training we're going to get tomorrow, goes after that whole 1 hour with Mark Hoverson. Then it's some more training. Then it's a lunch break, right? Then we're going to get back into some more training. Then we're going to take another break. And guess what we're going to do after that? Guess what we're going to do? We're going to go hop on a big bus, a big giant party bus, which has an open bar, disco lights, music, leather seats, the whole thing. We're going to cruise around for 4 hours.
We're going to go all the VIPs.
The VIPs, all of us. Is it with Mark, Vincent, the whole team? We're all going to cruise around town. Then we're going to come back here and party on until I don't even know when. right? I don't even know what's going on. That's just ridiculous.
Yep.
So we will take a break at some point during tomorrow after some of that training, make sure you guys find out exactly what the 10 million is all about.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cut it off there, guys, because we're going to go and hang with some really cool people right now. They're all people around here who's like, hey, man, go hang with us, go for supper. So it's that time. We're going to wrap it up, say adieu, as always, love and respect. But we're going to go have some cool supper, hang out with some cool people, and
make
have an
it a great
enjoyable
day.
night. Absolutely.
I dare you. Now look at this. First time in person.
What do you think of that?
Getting some booms.
How crazy is
That
this?
is freaking phenomenal,
Thanks,
man.
man.
I love it. Guys, we'll see you on the other side. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll train you on 10 million plus. You're not going to get this information nowhere.
That's true.
That's what you got to understand. And
This is
that's so exciting. We're the only ones that know this information. And you will too. That's
How crazy is that? Man. You guys are lucky. I love you.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Have a great day, guys. Great day, Fuck. This is water.
Sure it is.
All right, guys. Love and respect.